Hey, peace. Hey, y'all. Hey, Mike, Kiana here. Coming to you live from nature. And we are back. We are back for our Tehuti Inspire open mic. I took a couple days off honoring my mom who just transitioned. Congratulations on your graduation, mama. And we back. Okay, now we live. Hey, y'all. Hey. Welcome back to our Tehuti Inspire open mic. Now, before I get into everything I was saying, because I just said a whole little speech, I want to make sure that it's actually live. Okay. So please drop a comment, engage. Let me know if this is actually live because I'm really new to what's it called? StreamYard. I'm really new to StreamYard, new to Twitch, and I'm using StreamYard to stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, which is what I believe I'm doing, which is my intention. So I hope that's what's happening right now. So we're gonna jump into it. I think I'm gonna record it. Okay, cool. We're gonna record it. All right, welcome back to our Tahuti Inspire open mic. 5:02 on the clock. That is divine. Y'all know my birthday is 205. My favorite numbers is 2, 5. But anyway, as we open up this space, I just want to give gratitude to the source, to the most high. I want to give gratitude to all of my ancestors, especially my newest ancestors, my grandparents, my babies, my paternal and maternal grandmothers, my papa, all of my ancestors. I love y'all so much. I want to give gratitude to the source in the form of nature. I'm glad to be out here in this fresh air. That's so underrated. A good deep breath that's not filled with carbon, all the stuff that be coming from cars and all that. Hmm, needed it. I really want to incorporate nature in everybody's life. Like nature is, I feel like so underrated. It's kind of like oxygen and water, things that we take for granted. But what would we do without them? What you gonna do without the trees? What you gonna do without the grass, the earth, the land? Like what are we gonna do without it? Nothing, because that's where we came from. So we have to give gratitude. We gotta get that gratitude. We gotta reciprocate. Because if we don't, bad things happen. But I wanted to start out with some gratitude, y'all. So yeah. And then we're gonna open it up. I'm debating. Let me see. Let me see what I'm being told to do. Is it giving carpool or is it giving just jump into we're just gonna jump into it. So y'all know how we start. We're gonna start off with the elder, Honorable Mrs. Maya Angelou, and then I'll share a piece and then I'll open it up for whoever's in the chat that want to be heard and want to bring some power to their dreams and imaginations through their sacred words. So let's get into it. I didn't bring my tripod, so I have to kind of set it up in a weird position, but bear with me, all. Bear with me. All right. So I'm gonna just flip through, and I was going consecutively at first, but I'm just gonna flip through and see what pops up. Oh, we got a dog. Hey, hey, hi, hi, Bubba. The dogs wanted to come read the poetry with us. Y'all can come. Come on over. Look. Bye, guys. All right. The dog. Every time I'm here, the dogs always run over to me. Like I love that so much. Um, as I was saying, we're gonna flip through. We're not going consecutively anymore. We're gonna go with spirit. We're gonna let it pick for us. Ooh, and I think we picked the winner. This is called "Where We Belong," a duet. I think I gotta be a little loud because I don't hear no microphones. So, and the wind just started blowing, so I'm gonna kind of project my voice. I hope y'all can hear me. If not, let me know. Please let me know in the chat because I can fix that. Okay, "Where We Belong," a duet. In every town and village, in every city square, in crowded places, I search for the faces, hoping to find someone to care. I read mysterious meanings in the distant stars. Then I went to schoolrooms and pool rooms and half lighted cocktail bars, braving dangers, going with strangers. I don't even remember their names. I was quick and breezy and always easy, playing romantic games. I wined and dined 1,000 exotic Jones and Janes in dusty dance halls, at debutante balls, on lonely country lanes. I fell in love forever, twice every year or so. I wooed them sweetly, was theirs completely, but they always let me go, saying bye now, no need to try now. You don't have the proper charms, too sentimental and much too gentle. I don't tremble in your arms. Then you rose into my life like a promised sunrise, brightening my days with the light in your eyes. I've never been so strong. Now I'm where I belong. Oh my gosh, Maya. This speaks to my soul like that then. Now, I feel like this is so relatable. I'm always speaking in general, so let me speak for myself. I definitely resonate with this whole thing. Now, I ain't even gonna say that. Let's not even get defensive. Just let it flow. But personally, I feel like I was never easy. I was never quick or breezy, but definitely relate to like that sense of longing and wanting to be loved and to be in love and being being loved and allowing yourself to be that in the hands of people who don't necessarily know how to handle it, know how to appreciate or value it. And I feel like it's nothing more precious to a lover than finding love that they are worthy of and that is worthy of them. And that is so beautiful. I feel like that's the epitome of life. I be feeling like with the right person, it don't matter where you at. Like I'll say this, you could be in a cardboard box under a bridge. If you with the right person, everything is okay. Will be okay. Everything just feels right because you're right where you belong. Like Queen Maya said. Mm-mm. We're gonna do three deep breaths and let that marinate, and then we're gonna jump into our next one. Intentional breaths. I want you to fill your whole body with oxygen on the inhale and release like a balloon deflating on the exhale. We're gonna start from the top. One. Oh, you hurt my stomach? Two. Last one. Uh, that was lovely. All right, I'm excited for this next one because this is one of her famous ones. I know y'all know this one. Even if you don't know it, you know of it. This is titled Phenomenal Woman. And without further ado, pretty women wonder where my secrets lie. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. Pause. Every time I start reading, the wind picks up. Period. I feel you, ancestors. Pretty women wonder where my secrets lie. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. But when I start to tell them, they think I'm telling lies. I say, it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. I walk into a room just as cool as you please. And to a man, the fellows stand or fall down to their knees. Then they swarm around me. I hive of honeybees. I say, it's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing in my waist, the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. Men themselves have wondered what they see in me. They try so much, but they can't touch my inner mystery. When I try to show them, they say they still can't see. I say, it's in the arch of my back, the sun of my smile, the ride of my breast, the grace of my style. I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. Now you understand just why my head's not bowed. I don't shout or jump about or have to talk real loud. When you see me passing, it ought to make you proud. I say, it's in the click of my heels, the bend of my hair, the palm of my hand, the need for my care. Because I'm a woman, phenomenally, phenomenal woman. That's me. Ah, she ate. Oh, she ate. Oh, she ate. She ate. I love it so, so much. I love it so much because it shines light on the vastness of womanhood, reminding you that womanhood is essentially everything. Everything comes from the, well, everything has masculine and feminine energy, but the masculine comes from the feminine. The feminine encompasses both energies. One can't exist without the other, but the feminine encompasses both energies. And that the reason that one can exist without the other because feminine is masculine and feminine. So if it wasn't masculine as well and it was just feminine, then that technically wouldn't be the feminine. And going back to this poem, it highlights femininity, womanhood. Like there is no one look to it. There is no one dance. There's no one anything. And what really empowers you as a woman is to know that however you walk, however you talk, whatever you choose to wear, you are a woman phenomenally. Phenomenal woman. That's you. That's me. Ugh. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And it's crazy because I've always known where my name came from, but I never really was drawn to Maya Angelou. I guess because of like the time, the age difference or whatever. But as I mature in my 27th year and everything aligning at the right moment in the right time, like I was saying before, I had started to prepare for my fast and my moon day night session, which happened the day before our sacred women session where we started our gateway one with Tehuti. And it's like everything is just aligning and staying on top of each other so beautifully. I feel so much gratitude. This next piece, let me see. I don't think there's nothing in the chat. So, okay. All right, cool. This next piece is called Men. When I was young, I used to watch behind the curtains as men walked up and down the street. Wino men, old men, young men, sharp as mustard. See them, men are always going somewhere. They knew I was there, 15 years old and starving for them. Under my window, they would pause, their shoulders high like the breast of a young girl, jacket tails slapping over those behinds. Men. One day they hold you in the palms of their hands, gentle as if you were the last raw egg in the world. Then they tighten up just a little. The first squeeze is nice, a quick hug, soft into your defenselessness. A little more, the hurt begins. Wrench out a smile that slides around the fear. When the air disappears, your mind pops, exploding fiercely, briefly, like the head of a kitchen match, shattered. It's in your juice that runs down your legs, straining, staining their shoes. When the earth rights itself again and taste tries to return to the tongue, your body has slammed shut forever. No keys exist. Then the window draws full upon your mind. There, just beyond the sway of curtains, men walk, knowing something, going places. But this time, you will simply stand and watch. Maybe. Oh, God damn. It's always deep. It's always deep. I should have expected it. But damn. That's kind of crazy and kind of corny how men have been hurt. I ain't gonna do that. I don't want to demonize men. I'm not gonna do that. She said, the window draws full upon your mind. There, just beyond the sway of curtains, men walk, knowing something, going places. But this time, you will simply stand and watch. I ain't fucking. She said, I'm not. I'm cool. Nothing wrong with being an observer. Nothing wrong with being an observer. I'm gonna do a couple more, and then I'm gonna see what I want to share out my archives. And it's crazy. It's just as I said that we're not going consecutively. I've just been reading all the ones consecutively just because they are resonating, and it's just a reminder of God telling you like you have a plan, but God has the plan. What is that? That's a baby bird. This is called refusal, beloved. And what other lives or lands have I known your lips, your hands, your laughter brave, irreverent, those sweet excesses that I do adore? What surely is there that we will meet again on other worlds, some future time undated? I defy my body's haste without the promise of one more sweet encounter. I will not deign to die. This one of the ones I gotta read twice. But on first read, I feel like she's saying it's called refusal. And I feel like she's saying I'm not gonna give myself to you. Like I refuse to sacrifice myself for an uncertain love again. Let me read it one more time and see what the second read is. Refusal. Beloved, in what other lives or lands have I known your lips, your hands, your laughter brave, irreverent? Those sweet excesses that I do adore. What surety is there that we'll meet again on other worlds some future time undated? I defy my body's haste without the promise of one more sweet encounter. I will not deign to die. Yeah, I was right. And if you have an interpretation, let me know what you think too. This next one is called Just for a Time. And going back to this one, I don't know why I didn't feel the need to like emphasize this, but I just wanted to double back because this is good. Like practicing restraint is super important, and it's something that a lot of young black girls, young girls in general, should know and aren't always taught. It's not always modeled, but practicing restraint is super, super powerful. And not even getting too deep into it, just on a logical basis. If you're practicing controlling yourself, then the less you be controlled by things outside of yourself. This next piece is called Just for a Time. Oh, how you used to walk with that insistent smile. I like to hear you talk in your style. Please me for a while. You were my early love, new as a day breaking in spring. You were the image of everything that caused me to sing. I don't like reminiscing. Nostalgia is not my forte. I don't spill tears on yesterday's years, but honesty makes me say, you are a precious, you are a precious pearl. How I love to see you shine. You were the perfect girl, and you were mine for a time, for a time, just for a time. Okay, so Maya was by. Well, she did say she had. I listened to part of her autobiography, and I know she had a very traumatic life, and she did sex work, and she was sexually assaulted by I think somebody in her family when she was young, which caused her to go mute for a long time, and that silence can't help but to feel like that silence is what created her creative expression. Because, like I was saying before, when you're not being controlled by external things and you're being influenced by yourself internally, which I like to call the God or goddess within, then that is where your gifts get to expand. But so often we get a glimpse of our gifts and we want it to be validated by the world around us. When in fact we just need to keep honing in on that time with self, tapping into self, increasing that connection and communication with God, with spirit, and being guided by your intuition. Not to say that anything you do is right or wrong, because that's relative. Every decision leads to a happening. You don't necessarily have to judge it as right or wrong, but you can define where you want to be and assess whether that decision brings you closer or farther from it. And that's been challenging for me to define like exactly what I want to be, where I want to be because of the vastness. Like it's so much. Like what the fuck? The options are endless. How do you pick? How do you pick one? And it's damn near impossible when you just using your mind. That's why alignment is so important. I like to say consolidation, where your mind, body, and spirit, which I consider the Holy Trinity, are aligned and working together. And practices that help with this are journaling, breath work, sound healing, all of these things that I like to do for myself as well as other people. And this consolidation, that feels so good. I just be getting like lost in that. And that's another thing too. You kind of just gotta follow where you get lost at. Like sometimes I feel like getting lost is taking me away from focusing on the journey and where I'm going. But whole time, being lost is a part of the journey. And a lot of times it's taking you exactly where you need to be. Oh, so I just been getting comfortable with that, releasing control and just literally being a leaf in this wind and just trusting and knowing that I'm gonna end up exactly where God want me to be. And part two is called traveling. Let's read the lesson. I keep on dying again. Veins collect, opening like small fists of sleeping children. Memory of old tombs, rotten flesh and worms do not convince me against the challenge. The years in cold defeat live deep in lines along my face. They dull my eyes, yet keep on dying. Yet I keep on dying because I love to live. Oh my God, I love it so much. I love the polarity in this. I love the connection that she makes between life and death. Oh, and I love how she dropped it at the end, like a mic drop almost. Like I keep on dying because I love to live. This this flips the whole script. I love that so much. She said, I keep on dying again. Veins collect, opening like the small fist of sleeping children. Memory of old tombs, rotten flesh and worms do not convince me against the challenge. She said, even with the years and cold defeat live deep in lines along my face. They dull my eyes, yet I keep on dying because I love to live. Sheesh. This is polar too because on one side, like when I first read it the first time, it gave me, I keep on going through these ego deaths. And as I advance and grow throughout life, I keep on putting myself in situations that force me to grow. So an old part of me has to disintegrate or evaporate so I can continue to live and I can continue to evolve. That was my first read. And then my second read, it gave, I keep on doing dumb shit because it's fun. I keep on doing things that are dangerous and that I know will hurt me because I love to live. I like the feeling that it gives me. So you could take it either way. Which one did you get? Or did you get something completely different? Let me know. All right, I think this is gonna be our last one. And then I'll share my piece. This is called Singer Will Not Sing. A benison given, unused, no angels promised, wings fluttering, banal lies behind their sexlessness. No trumpets glory, prophecies of fabled fame, yet harmonies waited in her stiff throat. New notes laid expectation on her still tongue. Her lips are rigid and fleshy, purple night birds snuggled to rest. The mouth seemed voiceless. Sounds do not lift beyond those reddened walls. She came too late and lonely to this place. This one lost me. This one lost me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Birds chirping. We're gonna run it back. A benison given, unused. What is a benison? Unused. No angels promised. Wings fluttering, banal lies behind their sexlessness. No trumpets glory. prophecies of fabled fame, yet harmonies waited in her stiff throat. New notes lay expectant on her stilled tongue. So I think that first part is saying that she didn't receive like any glory for singing, so she stopped singing, even though new notes were constantly forming in her and she just refused to sing them. Her lips are rigid and fleshy, purpled night birds snuggled to rest. The mouth seemed voiceless. Sounds do not lift beyond those reddened walls. She came too late and lonely to this place. Mm, this singer will not sing. Mm, that's heavy. That's heavy. The singer will not sing. I feel like singing is such a powerful way to transmute energy. It's essentially a way to save yourself. And I want to urge everybody with a voice to use it because you do have the power to save yourself. You do have the power to manifest the life that you like, that you love. So use your voice. And even if you don't know how to, do it. Like say things you say what's on your mind and on your heart. If you like to sing, sing. If you don't like to sing, but you feel the urge to sing, sing. Like allow your spirit to guide you and let your mind relax a little bit. Because the mind is made to think. That's what it's going to do if it's working right. So don't demonize it, but just tap into your heart and your spirit a little bit more and let them guide you too, because they part of your counsel too. Thank you, Maya Angelou. Thank you, Queen. And now we're gonna transition. We're not transitioning. Well, I guess we are into a piece. Hey, okay, into a piece that I want to share. What do I want to share? That's one thing. Like the animals, insects, and birds, they love me, and I'm just getting used to the love. Child, I used to be terrified of birds. Ooh, but it's getting better. What do I want to share? Ooh, it's on my phone. Let this phone turn on. While this phone turning on, I'm gonna share something a cappella. I said a cappella like this all not a cappella. Something off my head. Oh, let me do Build Different because I actually recorded that in this park. I can't let my life chasing nothing. I'm just built different. I do it for the freedom and the love because it hit different. Never been big or cloud or attention unless we culture shifting. In that case, all eyes on me because you know I'm different. I'm leading with my heart, living in love, and that's some scary. When you from the bitty city of Philly where they bury move with integrity, keep it thorough. That's how I carry it in a love hate ship with my city. Still, I'm married, then I'm built different. When you hear my voice, you know it hit different. Big pimping, working on my craft until I'm Benz whipping. And my last name synonymous with them big digits, mine right? Over bright, I look good with my hips dipping. It's in my DNA. My ancestors had it they way. It's not giving entitlement, but it's giving royalty because I'm built different. Melanin heavens to make my skin glisten. Forbidden fruit never look better than when the sun kisses. So the candies look like model pics. Keep flicking. This isn't for small-minded people who just can't deal with it. Black women must rise or we all fall. That's just real shit. Being a hero, the villain, and victim is hard to deal with, but we still hold the power to destroy or to build with. Let me show you how to be mindful of how to wield it. Self-love is the ultimate key to unlock the things that you couldn't believe. Love yourself and give self-love to your seeds. This world is a garden and we need more flowers, less weeds. I'm built different. I know money man-made don't mean shit, but I'm still itching. I know I'm the bag. I still want to stack a real million. I know currency is a frequency. I live in it. Living paycheck to paycheck without a paycheck. I had took risk and took L's for me to make that. Accounts overdraft, this shit ass, but I'ma bounce back. I always do, nothing new. Shit, I'm just like that. If I was made by your opinions, would I get my life back? Only God can judge me, and I mean it when I write that. He made me a goddess and a soldier, and I like that. I might take a break, but you know that I'll be right back. The matrix had me down, but I'm back. I always fight back. The matrix had me down, but I'm back. I always fight back. That's built different. And that's a anybody when my community when this community starts to build up, like that's for everybody in here. I'm speaking to y'all now. Even though it's not nobody in here, I'm speaking like it's people in here because it's people in here. Y'all spirit is already in here before y'all got here. So I'm gonna just speak in the spiritual realm. Built different, we built different. Like the matrix had me down, but I'm back. I always fight back. It's something in us that just don't die. Cause you can't die. Death don't exist, only transformation. I don't even feel like I gotta speak too much on it. Let me see what I got in the archives. Oh, I just cleaned my phone out. I deleted all my notes. No, I didn't. No. How you got the calendar but don't have my notes? Don't play with me. You're weird. This one is so weird. It's cool. That shit must let it be. Let me see what else I got. I brought my journal too, just in case I wanted to share something out my journal. But let me see what else I got off my head. What's it feeling like? Can I make up a poem on the spot? Let me see. The wind blows, the leaves sway, connected to branches to which they sometimes stay, and sometimes they choose to fall away. On this day, I choose to be just like the leaves of the trees, free, falling effortlessly. Why I just eat like that? Hold up. Hold up. Staring at the trunk of a tree so big and bold, I can feel the presence of the life that it holds. So deeply connected, though it's far away from me, I know the roots of this tree are underneath my feet, so deeply connected, as above, so below, standing sturdy and strong, even when the toughest winds blow, so deeply connected. And then I see the sun peeking through the trees, looking like the eye of Ra, staring down at me. A warm hug from my ancestors, smiling down on me, reminded me I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, receiving all I need. I'm like, I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could freestyle poet. I'm like, I'm like, I didn't know I could freestyle poetry. Y'all gonna be sick of me. That was my piece. That was me. It says one person is watching. If you watching, comment something in the chat. Don't just be looking at me. And if you did, let me see. I'm just in the comments game here. Oh shit! I thought that was a squirrel. Oh my goodness. See how shit start getting weird. Start getting weird. Like girl, relax, relax. That was my piece. That was so fire. Let me see what these buttons is doing down here. Okay. All right. Well, this is your time to shine. If you're watching and you want to share something, just drop a comment and I'll bring you up. I know that's how it works on Twitch. But since I'm doing it through StreamYard, I don't know exactly how it works on YouTube. But we're gonna figure it out. We will figure it out. So if you want to share some poetry, you want to share some of your sacred words, drop a comment. I'll bring you up. Mm. I got some new shit too, but I'm not gonna share that yet. It's still baking. Mm. That was lit. Squeeze me. What I'm supposed to say. All right, while I wait on anybody to pull up to the open mic, we're gonna bust these cards down. I have never done a public card pull. I've only done this for myself and one other friend. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Let's see what the universe wants to tell us. Let's listen for the message. I just be listening for messages. That's why when I read that one poem, I'm like, it's fine to observe because that should be so much fun. Like, I be getting so much joy just out of observing shit. Like, I be forgetting that I gotta actually live. I gotta actually do stuff because I like learning. I like learning shit, and just by looking, I can learn so much. Just by listening, I can learn so much. And then it'd be like, okay, you sucked up all of this knowledge. Now do your reciprocity and give it back, which makes sense on why I love teaching. And I want to be the best teacher that I can be. I feel like that's another part of my purpose to be the best teacher that I can be. One that I've kind of been neglecting a little bit, but not even neglecting intentionally, more so just focusing on my own becoming before I feel like I'm qualified to teach. And I feel like that's what qualifies a good teacher is not being so hung up on wanting to direct others, but knowing the value of directing yourself properly, effectively. So, yeah. Spirit might say this conversation not for everybody. I don't like to be annoying, so we will give it a couple more go and then I'm gonna listen. Listen to the fact that it was nothing else to say. And just gratitude. So much gratitude, bro. Hmm. Hmm. I had, I had to steal sign. Not steal, because you can't steal from spirit. Excuse me. A little bottom card pull, though. And we got the key. She said, if you must take something, here you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to me, this gives what I just said. I'm right where I'm supposed to be, doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, that my tribe is on the way to me, that I am the key. This is the second time that I've ever gotten this card. Both happened today. So let's get and just put this in my pocket. Let me read the book definition. And it's number 33. As one of the best cards of the deck, the key represents something major. It is of key importance to unlocking mysteries, destinies, and openings. This is a card of answers, as it illuminates the revelations that act as a catalyst to bring forth both truth and succession in a situation or union. Also representing important events, meetings, and relationships. The key card tends to show us both karmic connections and resolutions to our challenges, for it is destiny that is hidden behind that lock, and it will be this key that will open it up and liberate your life. If it's in love, this is important. This is an important relationship. You and your partner are karmically connected. Should you be experiencing any issues at the moment, they will be resolved soon. Renewal is approaching you. If it's in career, you are on an important career path. You may be making vital discoveries in your field, and this factor will play a key role in your success. Remember, you hold the key and you have the power. Health, improving health, and successful recovery. Ashe. Ashe. Definitely gonna keep this in the put you in the pocket. Keep that on me. That was a good read. Thank you. Thank you. And don't forget, y'all, we still in this new moon energy. Shadow period ends on the 3rd, I believe. So we still in this new, I said new moon, excuse me, this full blue moon energy. Full moons are great for catharticism, releasing all that no longer serves you. In the blue moon, y'all know the saying every once in a blue moon, that is because only occasionally do we have two full moons in 1 month. So the first full moon was on the 1st of May, and the second full moon was on the 31st of May, which I feel like is so square and so symmetric. I love that so much. That's one way that I ain't gonna say so much. But yeah, so this being a rare occasion for you to double down on releasing all that no longer serves you and clearing that path, and really just, in my mind, this is the time to burn all of that shit that does not suit you, that is, it don't fit you no more. Burn it, singe it, set it ablaze, bitch. Send the tsunami, flood it all. Like, all of it gotta go. If it don't fit, it all gotta go. Just clear it all out. Don't be afraid of declaring you good. You'll be okay. Just have faith, walk by faith, trust in God, and just know that with that trust, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. We don't know what's on the other side. That's why it's faith. That's why it's trust and not necessarily knowing. But what you can know is that you are divinely protected. You are powerful. You are never alone, and you are always in control of you. So definitely tap into that new moon, full blue moon energy. I'm saying new moon because I'm just, I'm already in that energy. Like I'm already in that energy of all of the things on the horizon. But God, please keep me at a good pace because I don't want to move too fast. I want everything to be in your divine timing. But I feel good. I feel really, really good. And I don't know exactly why. That's okay. Like it's getting a little chilly out here, but I'm really trying to hold. I'm sticking to my word, and I'm not going in before 6. I'm waiting until 6 o'clock. When the dynamic get a full hour. This was a great session, though. Mm. Bro, all of these trees is just making me feel grateful. I really don't be needing shit. Like, just look at the trees. One day I gotta tell you the story about how my favorite color picked me. Green is such a beautiful color. And I think that's why, because green also represents the heart chakra. And I just feel surrounded by love. And that's not a coincidence that it's so much greenery around us. It's so much, you know, trees and grass and green stuff. Because it's so much love around us. And just like the trees, love is just like the trees. Like, it's sustaining us. It's what's keeping us going. It's holding this whole shit together. It's the fabric holding everything together so effortlessly, seemingly, so naturally. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna eat. I ain't eat yet. Excuse me. I don't even really want nothing. I want a salad, but not kale, because I've been eating kale salad all week. That's my favorite kind though. Like I don't want no iceberg salad. Give me some salad recommendations. When y'all see this, give me some salad recommendations other than kale, other than iceberg lettuce, other than baby spinach, because I don't want a baby spinach salad. I think I might find a good vegan place up my way. I don't know. We gonna figure it out. It's kind of giving salmon bowl. Mm. Oh yeah, I know exactly where I'm about to go. I know exactly where I'm about to go. I know exactly where I'm about to go. I hope they open. What's today? 555 on the clinic. No such thing as a coincidence. Thank you. I love how God be speaking to me like, thank you, thank you, thank you, baby, thank you, baby, thank you, baby, thank you, baby. And it's Monday, so I think that place is open. I think that place is open. It should be open. 555 on the clock. That's such a beautiful time. I consider myself big five because for a number of reasons um, that I ain't gonna get too deep into. But five is representative of change, and I have a love hate relationship with change. I feel like I love it until I hate it, and then I become apathetic about it, and I love it again. It's just like a constant because you can't hate it for too much because it's the only thing that's constant. It's the only thing that's always going to exist is change. So that's why your relationship with change will change. But yeah, that kind of speaks to what I was saying before about how like the possibilities are so endless. Like you can do what you want, be what you want, have what you want. And that's why change is so important because change is the motion in that space, in that ether. Change is motion in the ethers. Change is motion in the ethers. And I love it. And I also love stillness, which don't really exist. I feel so held by the universe right now. I really do hope that place is open so I can go get that salmon bowl. Mm. Then I probably go take a. I ain't gonna take a nap. I ain't gonna do that. I already woke up a little late today. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I did want to go to a couple stores, but they closed. So maybe tomorrow. And then at 8 o'clock, we hopping on the Moon Day night self love session. So if y'all here, I hope to see y'all there. And if y'all want to be there, I need y'all to click the link in my Instagram bio. It's gonna take you to Linktree, and one of the links on the Linktree says Moon Day night self love session. And you can complete that form just to tell me a little bit about yourself and why you would be interested. See if it's the right fit for you. And after that, I'll reach out to you to join the community. I can't wait to meet up with my girls, my sisters. Child, it's needed. It is so needed. You know how when something crazy happens, it makes time go so slow. Like we meet every Monday, but with the passing of my grandma, my mom, it seemed like we ain't meet in a month. So I'm really looking forward to the session. Definitely needed myself. Yeah, it gives group community therapy session and it's free for now. So tap in. And with that, y'all, I'm gonna sign out. I want to thank everybody who came in, who sees this now, who's watching live. I want to thank everybody who might be watching this in post. We will be back tomorrow and Wednesday. Wednesday will be our last day of the Tehuti Inspire open mic. But I will see y'all tomorrow at peace. And don't forget to live in love. I love you.